Yes, what is the purpose of find function?
It gives the index number of the world.
A value or what? Either of them. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sharing my screen. So we are having handful of date functions, guys. So that's why I have prepared a list of date functions that we use frequently.
Yes, ma'am.
Date-related functions which I have prepared. So I'll demonstrate these date-related functions today. Okay. So let's enter some data, guys, manually. Okay. I'll two columns. Otherwise we can call a name as product order date, deliver date. Same thing. Mobile book. This something like this. Order date I'm giving value like 2023-01 16. So yes, my name slot 2023-01 0 I'm giving, and deliver date I'm giving 2023-01, 15. 2023 02 01 2023 02 28 2023 03 01 2023 03 05 04 05 2023 04 08. So this is my data, guys. I'm loading this data. I haven't given name of the table, so whatever default name that it takes, that will be taken. So 4 loss loaded. No, the name of your table, guys. What is name of your table?
Tables.
How many columns it is containing?
3 columns.
How many columns are table containing, guys? 3 columns, and we are having 4 rows of data. Okay. Now I'll demonstrate each function one after the other. See, now this function which can be added as a column. I'm selecting a new column. The table options. To this, I'll name now column. To this, I'm giving function as now. So as soon as I hit enter, what we're getting? Current date May 9th, 6:12 p.m. Right now on my mission time is 6:12 p.m. So that timestamp will now value. So now function will always return current timestamp of a mission. Okay. And we are having one function with the name today. I'm adding one more new column. So I'll say today column for this. Name, an opening bracket and closing bracket. I'm hitting enter. As soon as I hit enter, I'm getting May 9th, 12 a.m. What's the difference? Can anyone tell me? Yes, what is the difference between now and today by looking at the results? This is now result and this is today result, today function result.
Giving event time also. Exact time.
Whereas today giving you the date, that's all. But whereas now function giving you exact timestamp at which we have added this column, exact timestamp. Okay. So it is one of the important interview question, guys. What's the difference between now and today? Okay. Now gives you current timestamp, and today also gives current date with 12 a.m. fixed value. This one. Here, guys, difference between now and today. Yeah. Now, having function the name date which contains 3 parameters. It requires 3 parameters. Select year value, comma, month value. This one. I'm hitting enter. See here, guys. For all the rows of this new added with a given year, month, day. Year 2023, month 3, and day is 25, and timestamp is common to all here. Here, guys, day function contains 3 parameters. Creates a date with 12 a.m. as time. Date with given year, month, and the values with 12 a.m. as time. Clear, guys? Is clear with the date function, everyone? Okay. Now see here. We will come to this function later, guys.
Yes, sir.
I'll explain this function later. Moving back to Power BI. So here, I'm having a product, and product order is it took to have my product delivered. See, verbally, orally, you just try to find the difference, guys. Order date is January 6th and delivered date is January 15th. Okay. How many days it took for this order to be delivered? For the first row.
9 days.
Yes, January 6th. 9 days. What?
9 days.
Order date is January 6th. And there is 9 days difference. And for the second row, guys, 27 days. And third row, 4 days. And fourth row, 3 days. Product delivered quickly, and which product took a longer time to get delivered. So I want to have such a decision to be made. So I'm adding a new column. Friends. And function name is DATEDIFF. DATEDIFF. This function contains 3 parameters between which you wanted to evaluate the difference. And third parameter is interval. I'll tell you. So first thing is my order date. Order date is part of table. Table order date, delivery date. Find out the difference between these two dates in terms of, see guys, as soon as I type comma after second parameter, what are the values I'm seeing here? It is asking about interval. What is the interval that you wanted to understand? Interval in the sense, I can say I'm having 1 rupee with me. Also say I'm having 100 paisa with me. Are my both statements correct?
Yes, sir.
But what happened here? The measure, I told the value of money in rupees. After that, I have told you the value of money in paisa. Same thing. if you want to find out difference between these two dates in terms of day, in the sense that will give you the difference in days, like it is 9 days difference, 27 days difference between delivery date and order date. 4 days is the difference between delivery date and order date for this product. This way, we will get difference. The third parameter is interval. An interval can be anything like day, or weeks. In terms of weeks also you can identify. So how many weeks it took. So I'm choosing, so for now I'll say day. And day difference in day. Yes, date difference in days. And I'll add new column. And for this column I'll give date difference in week. Same. Date diff is the function to which I'll pass order date, delivery date, but this time I'll try to identify difference in terms of week. The interval is week. See, if you do not know the interval that needs to be used, after second date, you just put comma and Power BI will auto suggest the possible interval values. So out of them, you choose one. I'm choosing week here. I'm hitting enter. Yes, for the first order, it took 2 weeks to get delivered. And for the second order, it took 4 weeks. See, yes, 9 will fall between how many weeks, guys? How many days a week contain? 7. If 9 days will come in the interval of which, how many weeks, guys? In the interval of how many weeks? Like, will fall 2 weeks. And 27 will fall in 4 weeks. And 4 days will fall in single week. And 3 days will fall in a single week. Ideally, it has to be like this. But I think Sunday is not there in any of these dates. We are getting 0 here. Okay. But you have to understand the key thing is based on the interval that we use, based on that interval, difference will be evaluated and that result will be given. Clear, guys? Now able to understand the difference between using interval day and with the same function using interval week. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I want to understand how many years it took to deliver, if order date, deliver date, I'll say year. I'm hitting enter. Within the same year they got delivered, right? That's why it is saying 0 year. Within the same year. If my delivery date is in the year 2024, then you will get result as well. Is clear how to use DATEDIFF function? See here, we have to pass 2 dates and interval. And interval is this thing. Possible interval values. These are possible interval values. Week, day, month, quarter, year. Okay. Clear, is? Yes, clear everyone?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Suman, clear.
Yeah. Good. Now I'm choosing one more new column. Here, I want to know the year of I want to extract only year part from order date. From date. So I'm having a method function with the name year. And from which date you want to extract year is order date is a column. I'm hitting enter. Here, only year part got extracted. If I want to extract month part, come and tell me, guys, with this understanding. We are having a function with the name month and date we have to pass and gives you only month number this way. And if I want to get quarter number, quarter from date. So I'm having a method name with the name quarter of this particular date. I'm hitting enter. Here, guys, what we are getting? Quarter 1, 1, 1, 2. Why we are getting 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, guys? What's the quarter, guys? What's the meaning? Anyone is there in the lobby? No, right? Okay. What's the meaning of quarter?
6 months completed 1 quarter.
4 months considered as a quarter. So 3 months considered as a quarter. Like that, how many quarters we'll have?
4 quarters.
4 quarters. 4 into 3 months, 12 months, which constitutes a year. Okay. So January, February, March will fall under first quarter. And what will be the third quarter months?
October, November, December.
Third quarter.
Sorry. I thought it's 4th quarter.
July, August, September.
September. Yeah.
Okay. Now what will be the second quarter months?
April, May, June.
April, May, June. And are we having any date falling between falling from April and May here? Yes, we have it in order date. Are we having any date from April month? Yes, we're having.
We do.
Yeah, that's why we are getting for this particular row. We are getting quarter number as 2. And for rest of the rows, we are getting quarter number as 1. The reason is those order dates are of Jan, Feb, March, which falls under quarter 1. Guys, now I'll ask you a question. Otherwise I don't ask this question. I will not demonstrate this. I'll give this question as an exercise to you people. Okay. So guys, I don't want to see result, quarter result like this, 1, 1, 1 and 2. Instead, I want to see result as quarter 1, quarter 1, quarter 1, quarter 2. That is your exercise for the day. You're getting my point, right? I don't want to see numbers like quarter numbers like this. I want to see result as descriptive one, like quarter 1, quarter 1, quarter 1 and quarter 2. You try to understand, like yesterday we have discussed about text functions and today we are discussing about date functions, and think whether we can combine these two functions from these two categories and can achieve that kind of result or not. Okay.
We can use concatenate or ampersand for this.
Yeah, you try once.
Even combine values is used. I hope I'm right.
Combine values.
Yeah.
Combine values.
As we thought it.
Combine values will concatenate given columns by using a delimiter. But we do not have any column with the name quarter here, right?
Yeah.
So you people think and give that answer, guys, in the group. Okay, I'm moving ahead. I hope quarter function, how to apply quarter function is clear, right, everyone? And how the result needs to be evaluated. I hope everyone is clear, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm moving to FA file. Year, quarter, month, day. So same way. Month we have already seen. And day. It's a new column. I'm saying day from date is day function of order date. See here, we're getting weekday. Friday 6. Wednesday 1. Wednesday 1. And from order date we are getting all these values, right? Yeah, day from date, yeah. 1115. See here, guys, it is 6th, January 6th. That's why we're getting 6. Feb 1st, March 1st, and April 5. So this is day number 61115. And the next function, hour, minute, seconds. These are like very basic functions, guys. Like, we'll get hours, time, hours part, minutes part with weekday. New column. Weekday from date. So weekday is a function, and the date I'm applying order date. I'm hitting enter. See, yes, 6444. 6 3/4 we have received. 6 Fridays starting from Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is 6. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday is 4. So in Power BI, Sunday is given with number 1 and Saturday is given with number 7. And that value we are getting here. Okay. We are getting only week number, day number of a week, guys. Here, this one is day number. This is week number. Guys, this is day from a month. This is day from a week. Clear? Is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'll explain.
Yes,
I want to see the result instead of this way, like instead of numbers, I want to see result like Wednesday, Friday, like that. And here also same thing. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I want to see January, February, March, April. For that, we are having a function with the name, a standard generic function with the name. So I'll remove all these columns. Yes, that's fine with you,
Yes.
because we'll have a space demonstrate using format method. Week name equal to format. Always pass a date parameter as input. Sorry, order date. So same like month, you just try to pass WW. You're getting a week number of the year. This is first week. January 6 falls under first week of the year. How many weeks we have for a year, guys?
52.
52 or 53, based on leap year or not. Okay. Now, add one more column. Name this one as a week name 1 equal to format order date www. What we are getting is 144945416. Second. Pick the options. Yes. W will display weeks this way. Okay. So to display week name, we are having options D, guys, not W. W is for week. So one single W will give you value this way. I mean week number within that week. And second option WW will give you week number in that year. Now I'll get the day names, guys. I'll add new column. So I'll say day name, format, order date. I'm booking.
Someone, I guess, report day number of the week.
Okay, the London one, September minutes. This is, yeah, this is it. Yeah, hi.
sir, you are not audible.
No?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are audible.
So yes.
No.
So whatever was supposed to explain, like when we use option double D, it is giving day name in numerics in 2-digit format, which is already there here through single W 6444, which is nothing but number of that particular day in the week. Now here, if you use option DD with format function, it will give you output the same way. And if you use triple D as part of your format function, it is giving you a 3-digit name of the week. If I use 4-digit, let's say, format, order date, is giving full week name, full day name of that particular week from order date. Clear, guys? Format, and these are the possible options with format function. You can use D, DD, D triple D, 4 Ds, M, double M, triple M, 4 Ms, W, WW. Okay, single W will give you week number, like within the week, like 1 is for Sunday, 7 is Saturday. Between 1 to 7, any value will get inclusively. And when we use WW, we'll get number of the week in the year. We are having total 53 or 54 years, 54 weeks in a year. So if we use two W's in formatting options, we'll get that week number of the year. Okay, these are the options that can be used as part of format function, guys. Clear, guys? Yes, clear? Okay, now.
Yes.
I'll show you how to create a table. So far we have used new column option. Now I'll show you how to create a table. I'm clicking on new table option here. Guys, give me a moment. Sridhar, are you there? Sridhar?
Yes, Anna. Hello.
Okay. Power issue got resolved, right?
Yes, Anna.
Okay. So I'm choosing new table option. New table option. This new table I'll name as like a DAX date related function as input. Based on that particular function, it will populate it as output, and that will contain the range of dates. I'll show you how to do. So calendar is a function which takes 2 dates as input. Calendar is a function which takes 2 dates as input, start date and end date. So here it will having a table with the name table. I'm having 2 columns, 2 date columns with the name deliver date and order date, and those are recognized or profiled as date columns. And from these 2 columns, I want to know what is the minimum date and maximum date. Tell me, guys.
We can use minimum function.
Minimum is fine, but you people just have a look and let me know. Verbal, I mean orally. January 6th is minimum date and maximum date is April 8th. April 8th, maximum date. From these 2 columns, April 8th is the maximum date and January 6th is the minimum date. Now go to new table option. New table option. So here, auto calendar. Okay. I'll use calendar auto, which do not have any single parameter. Just opening and closing and hitting enter. See guys, even though I haven't given any value, my calendar got populated with the date column. How many rows we are seeing here, guys? Auto calendar 365 rows. It's showing. It's saying. So see here, December 31st. What is the beginning? 1st January. How Calendar Auto generating this thing? Calendar Auto, whenever we use Calendar Auto as part of any table in Power BI, it will immediately check for the data models. What data models I have? So we are having a data model with the name table. In this table, it will scan for the dates. Okay, I'm having two date columns, order date column and deliver date column. So out of these two date columns, what is the minimum date column and what is the maximum date column? It will verify. And based on that, for that entire year, like what is the minimum date? January 6, 2023. So what is the beginning date, guys, for January month? January 1st. And maximum date is April 8th. So in that year, 2023, what is the last day? What is the last? December 31st is the last day for that year. And for the minimum date, what is the start date? What is the minimum starting date for this year? January 6th is the minimum date. Okay. So January 6, 2023 is a minimum date. And in that year 2023, what is the minimum date? What is the minimum date, guys?
January.
January 1st. January 1st is the minimum date. And maximum date here in my data is April 8th. And what is the year? 2023. So in the year 2023, what is the maximum date?
December 31st.
31st. So this way it will evaluate the result and it will populate a calendar. This way. So from the whatever the minimum date that it has evaluated as January 6th, 2023, and in the year 2023, what is the minimum date is January 1st, and it has evaluated maximum date as April 8th, 2023. So in the maximum date, year is 2023. In the year 2023, the maximum date is December 31st. So by taking that range automatically through the scanning, the existing data model date columns, Power BI created a date column for us. And I'll tell you like the need of creating such a date column using Calendar Auto. I'll tell you how to, the purpose of doing that. See here, guys, here in the data, we'll be having lot many order dates, lot many delivered dates, shipping date. So like that, we'll be having too many date columns used as part of our sales transactions, right? Here I have taken only order date and delivery date. I have taken only order date and delivery date. Now, so here I have demonstrated lot many things like week number, day name, 3-digit day name, 4-digit day name, and year, month, day. Like this, I have evaluated lot many date functions to get additional columns with year column, month column, day column, right? I have deleted all of them right now. A while ago. So, right, guys? So all those columns are derived based on this order date, right? So let's suppose I have created 10 columns. Year column, month column, like this. Year column, month column, day column, hour column, minute column, quarter column. Based on your needs, you will be creating those many columns on one single date. Let's suppose for one single date, you have created 10 columns. Guys, following me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, for delivery date, again, if you have such requirement, again, how many columns you have to create for based on delivery date? Year for delivery date, month for delivery date, day for delivery date, quarter for delivery date. Like that, you have to create again 10 more columns. True or not?
True, sir.
So what is the count of additional columns right now?
10.
10 plus 10.
20.
And again, if I have two more columns like ship date or return date. Ship date and return date. So for each date column that we have in our transaction data, we have to create 10 plus 10 plus 10, 10, 10, 10 additional columns based on our requirement. We might have such requirement, guys, in the real-time business. So like that, to avoid those many to avoid adding those many columns to our actual data model, we will go for generating a calendar using calendar auto function this way. Calendar auto function this way. Now, irrespective of number of date columns that you have in your data model, either it can be order date, delivery date, ship date, return date, like that. You can have n number of date columns in your actual data model. And all those dates are covered in your calendar auto function. Why? I have told you, right? Calendar auto function will scan the data model from all the date columns. See here, delivery date is a date column, order date is a date column. From all the date columns, it will identify minimum date column and maximum date column. After identifying minimum date column, it will generate the data starting from the minimum date for that particular minimum date year, and the last date it will take, like, what is the maximum date in that particular maximum date year, what will be the maximum date possible maximum date. Till that maximum possible date, it will populate all the dates. Guys, after that, if you verify, every single date column value which is there in your data model will be there in the auto calendar. True or not, guys? It will fall here. True or not? Guys?
Yes, sir. True, sir.
True. So now on this auto calendar table, you start adding all the columns. I'll say here is auto calendar date. I got the year here. And I'll add a new column again. I'll say month equal to month of calendar date. Like this, I got the month. If I want to get month name, I'll add format of pass the date to this, pass month name, right? MMMM. I got my month names, January, February, March, like that. So like that, you create all those 10 columns here for this date. After that, your data model will be having only transaction data. It won't contain all this unnecessary newly added date related columns. You have created a date. You have created an auto calendar using calendar auto function. It will scan all the date columns of your data model, and it will create a complete calendar for you. And in that calendar, you generate whatever additional columns that you need by using new column option. If you need a day name, format, auto calendar, date, DDD, leave the day name. So our new year began with Sunday. All the day names you have received here. So now, whatever data model that we have, in the data model, whatever dates we'll have, all dates will fall here in auto calendar, because calendar auto will scan such a way. Created this date column by scanning your data model dates, minimum, maximum months, and created that calendar for you. And here you create all the required columns. After that, you create relation between your data model date column to your auto calendar. That's all. Right. Based on the date relation, you can pick up year value, month value. It will become a common column, right? This date and this date, one relation, and this date and this date, one relation. Based on this relation, if you pick up any day name, you can get the value. Like if you have any order value here. Getting my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you create such an auto calendar table, you have to define that one as a dim table. You have to define that one as a dim table. In this version, second. Yeah, mark as date table. See here, we're having an option called mark as date table. So when you when you choose this option, it will ask for what is the date column. So I'm saying date is a column in my auto calendar. I'm choosing OK. So after that, in the modeling, if you go, date is a column available in the, it is manual calendar and it is my auto calendar table. So here date is a column and here date, these two are the date columns. So I can create relation by dragging like this. This is one relation. And if I drag and drop on the second column, we can get second relation. Two relations we can create this way. After that, based on these date columns mapping relation, you can use any other columns from these two tables in the visual by creating a graph or any other thing. So this way we can reduce our data model size, guys. This way we can reduce our data model size. Because earlier, for each date column, we used to create 10 additional columns, which increases our data model size. Instead of that, we have created one auto calendar using calendar auto function, which scans your data model. It will look at minimum date and maximum date. It will populate a calendar with all possible dates. On this date, you can create whatever columns you need, like this year, month, name, day name, like that. After that, you mark this table as a date column. As soon as you mark this one as date column, it will ask for what is the date column here. So I'll mention this is a date column in my table, auto calendar table. After that, you go to relation and create a mapping for whichever dates that you want. Clear, guys? So this way you can get year-wise sales information, month-wise sales information, like that. Even though you do not have any year and month available in your data model. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's all for the day, guys. I'll share this detail with you people. Yeah. Any queries, guys? If no queries, then I'll wrap up the session. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
sir, in the column table dates,
Mhm.
what if I want to disable the time text there?
We
We are
can,
getting the time.
yeah. We can pass additional parameters. We can add the filters, which we discuss going forward. We can add filters as well, so that only the required part can be extracted from that date field.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fine, guys. Then meet you.